Welcome to the ACA IELTS series. In this video, we'll break down how to tackle this part of the exam with confidence. We'll provide you with expert strategies, sample questions, example answers, and helpful tips that will guide you towards achieving your desired band score in 2025. In IELTS Speaking Part 2, you'll be given a cue card with a topic, and you'll need to speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. This section is called the long turn, and it's designed to test your ability to organize your thoughts, speak clearly, and express ideas in an extended response without interruptions. You'll have 1 minute to prepare your response and can make notes during that time. When answering the questions in Part 2, follow this structure for a maximum score. Introduction, 20 to 30 seconds. In this part of your answer, introduce the topic clearly and concisely. Restate the question in your own words or describe the topic briefly to give the examiner some context. This shows the examiner that you understood the task and sets the tone for the rest of your answer. Example: I would like to talk about a place I've always wanted to visit, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It's one of the most famous natural wonders of the world, and I've always dreamed of experiencing it firsthand. Main content, 1 minute. This is the most substantial part of your answer, and it's where you'll explain the details. Use the bullet points on the cue card to guide your answer and develop each point logically. Focus on providing clear explanations and examples, and try to link your thoughts together with connectors, e.g., first of all, for instance, additionally. Example: I'd love to visit the Great Barrier Reef because of its incredible biodiversity. I've seen so many documentaries showing the vibrant coral reefs and the variety of marine life. It's not just a beautiful sight, but it's also an important ecological site. I'd love to go snorkeling and witness it up close. Conclusion, 20 to 30 seconds. Finish by briefly summarizing your main points or providing a personal reflection on the topic. You don't need to introduce any new information, just tie things together neatly. Example: visiting the Great Barrier Reef would not only be an unforgettable experience, but it would also deepen my appreciation for the natural world. I hope to go there in the near future and witness it before it potentially gets damaged further. Let's look at an example topic in response. Describe a book that you enjoyed reading. You should say what the book is about, when you read it, why you enjoyed it, and explain how it influenced you. Here is a sample answer. One book that I thoroughly enjoyed reading is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's a novel about a young shepherd named Santiago who embarks on a journey to find treasure, only to discover the deeper meaning of life and self-realization. I read this book during my final year of school, when I was feeling uncertain about my future. The main reason I enjoyed the book so much is because it inspired me to pursue my dreams and never give up, no matter the obstacles. The book's central message, follow your personal legend, really resonated with me. I also love the philosophical lessons it teaches, which made me reflect on my life choices. After reading the book, I felt a renewed sense of motivation and determination to take risks and chase my own dreams. It was a transformative experience, and I would highly recommend it to anyone seeking a new perspective on life. This answer works as it has an introduction where the candidate restates the task clearly, introduces the book, and provides a brief summary. Main content, which expands on the details, describing the book's plot, their personal connection to it, and the lessons learned. Conclusion, reflecting on the impact of the book on their life and encourages others to read it. Fluency and amp, coherence, as the response is logical and coherent. It flows from one point to the next with appropriate connectors. The language uses varied vocabulary and sentence structures. Describe a place you would like to visit. You should say where it is, why you want to go there, what you would do there, and explain how you would feel if you visited this place. Example answer: I'd like to talk about Paris, France, a city I've always wanted to visit. It's known for its rich history, beautiful architecture, and vibrant culture, and I've always been fascinated by its charm. I've been dreaming about visiting the Eiffel Tower and walking along the Seine River. Also, I'd love to visit the Louvre Museum and see some of the world's most famous artworks. The main reason I want to visit Paris is because it's often called the City of Love, and offers a unique combination of art, history, and modern culture. I've always been drawn to places with such deep cultural significance. If I visited Paris, I'd feel incredibly excited and inspired, especially when I see iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame Cathedral. It's a place I've seen in books and movies, so being there in person would be a dream come true for me. The answer follows in introduction. The speaker introduces the topic, Paris, France, and briefly outlines why they are excited about it, showing they understand the question. Main content. The candidate elaborates on the details, mentioning specific places like the Eiffel Tower and Louvre Museum and explaining why they want to go to these places. They use clear explanations and examples to demonstrate their interest and motivation. Conclusion. The response ends with a brief reflection on how the speaker would feel when visiting, tying the answer together emotionally. Describe an important event in your life. You should say what the event was, when it happened, why it was important, and explain how you felt about it. Example answer. One important event in my life was graduating from university. It took place about 2 years ago, and it was such a monumental occasion for me. I had worked really hard to complete my degree, and it was a sense of achievement I had never felt before. The graduation ceremony itself was amazing, and having my family there to support me made it even more special. It was an important event because it marked the end of one chapter of my life and the beginning of another, entering the workforce. When I think back to that day, I still feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. It wasn't just about earning my degree, it was also about proving to myself that I could overcome challenges and achieve my goals. I felt like I was on top of the world. Here's why the answer works. Introduction. The speaker introduces the event, graduating from university, and gives the examiner context by mentioning when it happened and its significance. Main content. The speaker elaborates on why the event was important, highlighting their personal growth and achievements. This is clearly explained with examples like the ceremony and their family's support. Conclusion. The speaker concludes by reflecting on the emotions they felt, which connects their personal experience to the broader impact of the event. Here are expert strategies for answering IELTS Speaking Part 2. 1. Use your 1-minute preparation time effectively. Identify key points from the cue card. What, when, why, and how. Quickly jot down key words or ideas for each point to guide your speech. Don't waste time thinking about exact words, focus on organizing ideas. 2. Develop your answer with depth. Focus on providing examples, reasons, and personal reflections. Add personal experiences to show fluency and a deeper level of language proficiency. 3. Timing practice. Practice answering within 2 minutes by using a timer. Keep answers focused and avoid going off track. Make sure you can talk fluently for 2 minutes without hesitation. 4. Use connectors to create flow. Use linking words such as firstly, additionally, for example, to organize your speech and maintain fluency. 5. Don't rush or speak too slowly. Maintain a natural pace to ensure clarity. Don't rush. Take a moment to think if needed, but keep speaking. 6. Expand on ideas. Go beyond basic descriptions. Add details, examples, or personal insights. Why is this important? This shows language fluency and thinking ability. Thank you for watching. Have questions or need personalized guidance? Drop your queries in the comments or join our IELTS program, led by American educators. Call us today at +94 71 051 3101. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to ACA Global for more IELTS tips and strategies. Best of luck with your preparation.